TSIREYA is much more than just Loak's love interest. Here is everything you need to understand her, because she might just represent the future of Pandora itself. Origins and role. TSIREYA operates on two levels, as daughter of Tonowari and Ronal, the Reef clan's effective princess, and as tsahìk, the tsahìk in training who will one day interpret Eywa's will. For the Metkayina clan, the tsahìk is more than a healer. She is the voice of Eywa, keeper of traditions, and a guide through ritual and medicine. TSIREYA likely assisted Ronal from youth, preparing sea-based remedies, but her childhood wasn't all ritual and responsibility. She honed practical skills too, like hunting, fishing, and bonding with a female tulkun as her spirit sister. TSIREYA's song chord contains a shell shaped like a water drum representing her first breath ritual. TSIREYA embodies the Metkayina philosophy, the way of water connects all things. Before your birth and after your death, the ocean remembers. The Way of Water, 2022. We first meet TSIREYA when Jake Sully's family arrives at Awa'atlu in search of sanctuary. She emerges from the sea, water cascading off her skin, an image of grace that stops Loak in his tracks. The Metkayina are skeptical of the Sully family. Tonowari is diplomatic, while Ronal is openly hostile, accusing them of having demon blood. It's only after Jake invokes Uturu, the sacred rite of sanctuary, that the leaders reluctantly accept their hosting duties. While TSIREYA's brother Aonung and his friends mock the Sully children for their differences, TSIREYA scolds them. Assigned to teach the Sully children the way of water, TSIREYA embraces the task with enthusiasm. When Loak struggles to keep up, she is patient and kind, teaching him to slow his breath and celebrating his progress when he finally catches a shell underwater. TSIREYA also introduces the Sullys to the ocean's spiritual side, guiding Kiri, Tuk, and Neteyam to the Cove of the Ancestors to commune with Eywa. This generosity, sharing her culture's most sacred place, signifies how fully TSIREYA has accepted the Sully family. And if you fully accept this video, don't forget to subscribe. TSIREYA and Loak, the bond that unites clans. The relationship between TSIREYA and Loak is the emotional heart of the Way of Water. It starts as an innocent friendship and blossoms into something deeper. Loak is immediately drawn to TSIREYA's beauty and confidence. But what truly captivates him is the way she sees him, not as the screw-up son, but as someone with potential. For Loak, who has spent his life feeling like a disappointment, her belief in him is transformative. Their bond deepens after Loak's encounter with Payakan, the outcast tulkun. When he tells TSIREYA about his new friend, she is alarmed. Payakan is shunned by the Metkayina as a killer who violated the tulkun way. Loak refuses to believe his friend is a monster, and he's frustrated that the Metkayina won't understand. In this delicate moment, TSIREYA tells him, "I see you." This is more than just a greeting, it's an expression of recognition and love. When the RDA launches its brutal tulkun hunting campaign, TSIREYA is thrust into the conflict. Despite fearing for the safety of her own spirit sister, she accompanies Loak and the others to Three Brothers Rock to warn Payakan. Payakan escapes, but the Na'vi teens are captured. Bound and held at gunpoint, TSIREYA remains brave. She can do little as Quaritch uses the kids as leverage, but she doesn't break. In the ensuing battle, TSIREYA is freed and quickly retrieved by Neteyam, who is shot as they escape. She draws on her training and brings the escape Ilu, but Neteyam's injuries are beyond healing. As the shattered family grieves, she can only watch helplessly. By film's end, Tonowari welcomes the Sullys into the clan, and it remains to be seen where her journey goes from here. TSIREYA in Fire and Ash. The stage is set for her character to continue playing a prominent role in the upcoming sequels. Avatar Fire and Ash will feature TSIREYA, and Loak will narrate the story, which strongly suggests she will feature prominently. The trailers have given us glimpses of TSIREYA, helping Loak retrieve Neytiri's bow, continuing to give Loak advice, riding Payakan's fin and Loak's Ikran. We can expect their bond to evolve from a tentative first love into a more mature partnership. Given Na'vi customs, it wouldn't be surprising if TSIREYA and Loak eventually become life mates, solidifying the union of their clans. TSIREYA's role as Chakaram is also likely to come to the fore. With Ronal having given birth and possibly being occupied with a newborn, TSIREYA might step up to handle more of the tsahìk duties for the Metkayina. This could include leading ceremonies, tending to the wounded, and spiritually guiding her people through the coming tough times. As war rages with Quaritch and Varang, will she maintain her gentle approach, or will she learn to be more confrontational when necessary? Conflict with a hostile Na'vi clan or further attacks from the RDA might see her develop a warrior's courage to balance her healer's compassion, and the trailer does hint that she will be going on the offensive in a big way. She's flying through the air with spear in hand and piercing the glass of the RDA's submersible attack craft. Payakan's story will also continue in Avatar 3, and TSIREYA will remain involved in this subplot, alongside Loak, of course. Having her own Tulkun spirit sister, TSIREYA will likely be an advocate for the Tulkun in any forthcoming events. If the RDA resumes hunting Tulkuns, TSIREYA will spearhead efforts to protect them, rallying her clan to defend their spiritual brethren. James Cameron has indicated that Avatar 3 will take some bold narrative turns. For TSIREYA, one speculative yet plausible turn could be her leaving the comfort of Awa'atlu to accompany Loak and others on a bigger adventure. If circumstances require the Sullys to travel to enlist other clans or confront the Ash people elsewhere, will TSIREYA remain at home base or choose to go with Loak? From TSIREYA's first appearance emerging from the sea to her confrontation with grief after Neteyam's death, every major moment in the Way of Water flows through her ability to connect. She taught the Way of Water, she validated Loak when he felt like an outcast, she held him when his world fell apart, and now she faces her greatest challenge, navigating a war that threatens everything she loves. Do you think TSIREYA will rise to become the tsahìk her people need in Avatar Fire and Ash? Let us know what you think in the comments. Subscribe now so you're ready when Fire and Ash arrives. The battle for Pandora's heart is about to begin.